exciting moment. He's got his family in town. I think this moment's going to be a huge tone setter for his career.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. One up, one down. Okay, let's check out the lineup. Chris, top of the 6th inning. And now the right fielder, Adolis Garcia. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
And that's down, a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Dominant performance for him today, Boog. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
Go ahead run on base. Now here is Edmundo Sosa. Fouled off. He was late. Down the line. And that's a foul ball. This one in the air. Meade. Balls it in, and there's one away.
Now batting, shortstop, Trey Turner.
Here's Trey Turner. 0 for 2 in this one. And that is out of play. Yoan swings through that one for strike 2. Activity in the bullpen. Number 50, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Granillo, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. That's way outside. Now 1-2. Stays alive. Just off the outside edge. 2-2.
Well, as a pitcher, when you make a big pitch down around the knees and don't get the call, it'll eat at you out there. So some handle it a little.
Oh, he gloves it.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
This is Bryson's stop. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
No, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
And that's got extra bases written all over it. Coming home. Now a relay to the plate, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. And we're back. Now it's the right fielder, Joey Wiemer. Sanchez back to work. That one at the knees for a strike.
You know, these Nationals just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just one extra base.
Swing and blasts one down the line. It's gone if it's fair, but it hooks foul. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this.
7th, we have a new pitcher on the mound. Number 50. On for his major league debut, and a moment he will never forget.
Better believe that. It's always so special the first time you get into a big league ball game. I did it as a position player, but for him as a pitcher, I'm sure there's some nerves there. Probably don't want to squeeze the baseball too tight. Just relax and do what you're capable of doing.
Next pitch, not close, up high. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a ground ball. Fires to first on the run, and it beats him. What a play.
And Kyle Schwarber will come up.
Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals. Swings through that one.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. 2 up, 2 down. Well, that'll boost the swing and miss rate, Sing. He blew him away on 3 pitches. He didn't have a chance.
Yeah, Boog, a dominant strikeout for sure, and he just looked overmatched at the plate. You know, as a hitter, when you swing and miss 3 times in a row, you feel like you've got a hole in your bat. You definitely start to question yourself.
He swings and fouls one off. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. That's out to center field. Reaching, try, but can't bring it in.
Big knock there to keep the inning alive and an opportunity to put something in the gap and give the Phillies the lead.
So digging in now for Philadelphia, Brandon Marsh. Swings through that one. 0-1.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
That one misses, and the count is 1-1. That's a ball. Tried the sweeper.
2-1.
And a foul ball. And that's down and away.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Ground ball right side, but that rolls foul. 2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. Swing and a slow roller. Whips it to first on the run. And very nicely done for the out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
1 strike.
Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. And here's the DH for Washington, C.J. Abrams. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Not close with that one. And now it's even 1-1. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here at the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
This one high in the air to left center. Schwarber in pursuit. He's got it. 1 down.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Me in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Runner takes off. Ripped to first. Caught. Throw behind the runner. They've got him doubled off. Nats on the board first, courtesy of this solo. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Derek Law.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
That one out to right. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And a quick out, number one. Adolis Garcia stands in for the Phillies. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Clayton Beeter looks to be getting ready for Dave Martinez. Granillo getting loose as well. Out to center. Makes the grab. 2 down. And digging in for Philadelphia, Edmundo Sosa. There's a swing and a miss.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Next offering is fouled back. Holding on to a 1-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. Next offering way off the plate.
Very solid inning on the mound so far here in the 8th. Holding on to this narrow lead. This is exactly what they were looking for.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. And down on strikes he goes. And good work there as he gets back here in Nationals Park. Now it's the second baseman, Luis Garcia. And there's a foul ball. And that drops in for a strike.
Man, he is just dialed in right now. Every pitch thrown with so much conviction.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Here's the 0-2. And they'll do it again.
Now, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
And he swings over the top there. Back to the mound. He's got it. And he's safe at first. First and second, no outs. Up now for Washington, Brady House puts a bunt down. Gets it to first. The runners move up on the sacrifice. And now Jacob Young. Here's the pitch. It's a double steal. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. That one finds the zone, and the count is 0-2. On the ground to third. Fires across the diamond. He's out.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Nunez stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Right side. Stop. Sends it to first. That ends the inning as they squander a chance. Clayton Beeter. A chance at his first save of the year. Back to the top of the order. Here's Turner now. And the pitch is outside. Ball 1. Fought off foul. Looking to get the tying run on base. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Wood. Drops into the glove. And there's one down. Next to hit, Bryson Stott. That's a big first out right there, and that changes things.
Yeah, you can kind of see how just the hope and optimism is shrunk a little bit, but they got a couple more outs to work with. They got to find a way to get a runner on and get one around the bases.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that puts the tying run on base.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
So here is Bryce Harper, 1 for 3. Swings and misses.
No ball.
Strike one.
1 strike. Ball.
Beater over to first.
Hey.
1-run game here in the top of the 9th. His first homer of the year, and they take the lead. It's 2-1. Well, that swing changes things.
Yes, it does. They were in striking distance. They found a way to fight back big time. For a pitcher, the odds are in your favor if you keep that breaking ball down. That time, he got punished for it. Hitter just did a really good job of staying within himself and getting the barrel to the baseball.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Andre Granillo gets the ball now.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Now a chance for Kyle Schwarber. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
0-1.
That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. Still only 1 out here in the inning. And that's a strikeout. Matthew Ross says he went around. JT Realmuto steps in. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Comes up empty.
The high fastball, particularly for young hitters, can be hard to lay off of because you see it so well at eye level, but it's really hard to catch up and get that top hand to work on time.
They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Young makes a nice running catch. And some late inning drama here in the 9th as this homer gives them the lead. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show.
I was starving at the bottom, needed food. Make a move, make a move, make a move. Make a move, make a move, make a move. Make a move, make a move, make a move.
And it's the catcher for the Nationals, Keibert Ruiz. And that is in for a strike. And it's 0-1.
Power relievers one after another coming out of the bullpen these days. Got to be ready for that first pitch heater.
And there's a breaking ball that drops in there.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Rolled over to third, but it kicks foul. Duran is just 1 strike away. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, all game, this team had to battle with that 10th man, those fans making a lot of noise, but they took the lead in the 9th inning, quieted things down, and were able to get those final 3 outs in the bottom half as well. Just a very well executed ball game.
And your final score here today, 2-1. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
Off. I think you know what I'm after. If you wanna get in, baby, give me the password. Let's go faster. Do a
All right, just about set to go. And today's starting pitcher, Josiah Gray. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
The opposing hitters are going to see a lot of cutters. This guy can throw it to the front side of the plate, the back side of the plate, so you're really not able to cheat to get the fat part of the bat on the baseball.
Wood makes the grab, and there's one down. Take a look at the lineup. All right, Singy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team, and I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
Batting third, first baseman Bryce Harper.
Bryce Harper to the plate. 2 for 8 in the series so far. And there's a foul ball. Harper launched a homer in his most recent game. Gray checks the runner, and he's back in safely. Stop. Leads off first with 1 away. That was the sweeper, but it missed. And that one is lifted in the air. Wood should have this one. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Batting fourth, left fielder Kyle Schwarber.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Good power, not great in the OBP department. And first offering is fouled off. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in the 3rd and final game of the series. And a foul ball. Got him swinging. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Here's JT Realmuto. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed. But he does.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
The 1-1 is fouled off. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely, and I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Oh, what a stop. Fires to first, but he beats it out. And the leadoff man is on with an infield single.
This is great work by the shortstop. He makes the throw across the diamond after the dive, and
just wasn't able to get it there in time. But I love how much he put into that play. And on the other side, he was really giving it his all down the line as well. Nice play on both ends.
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. 2 for 7 in the series so far. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Marsh measures 6 feet 4 inches, 215 pounds, and he was a second-round pick back in 2016. Wood moving under it. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. Real Muto gets his lead at first with nobody out. Swing and a ground ball, and that's just foul. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. That one clubbed out towards left center. That'll be extra bases. Here comes Real Muto around third. He scores and they have the lead.
Well done. Drives in the run. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
Alec Bohm, the next to hit. Swing and a foul out of play. No outs. Runner on second. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. And a base hit right there. And now it's runners at first and second.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
Now it's the right fielder, Adolis Garcia. Fought off foul. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. Traffic on the bases with one already in here at the top of the second. Going to count 1-2.
2 strikes.
And the sweeper is off the plate. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. And now the DH, Edmundo Sosa. Hitless in the series so far. He's 0 for 7. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1.
Yeah, big swing and a miss. Darryl Parker assigned to umpiring duty behind home plate.
And Boog, with DP, it's sort of a coin flip on those borderline corner pitches. Doesn't really favor one side of the plate more than the other. Sometimes you get a little extra to the plate, and sometimes you won't. It does seem like he evens it out over the course of a game, though.
Really aggressive at the plate and at bat, Singy. He was hacking at all of them.
Yeah, and he chased all 3 of the pitches, Boog, and that's not an at-bat you feel good about as a hitter, but I think we have to give some credit to the guy out there on the mound. Clearly those offerings had some serious deception to him.
That misses, and it's 2-1.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
This one in the air. Meade makes the play, and that'll do it. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's now a 1-0 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. And top half of the third inning, here's the second baseman, Bryson Stott. Swings and misses. It's 0-1.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
Inside and 1-1. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Brings it in, and there's one away. Here's Harper now. Swing and a high fly ball, deep left field. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul. And it's fouled away. One down, base is empty. That one to first. And he handles it himself for the out. Kyle Schwarber now at the plate. Struck out swinging his first time. That one ripped. That's back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Outside as we go to the top of the fourth, and digging in for Philadelphia, JT Realmuto. On the ground to the left. Fires to first on the run, and very nicely done for the out. Brandon Marsh getting ready to hit. Doubled his first time up. Hit hard, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
He was all over that one. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Gray picks to first, and he dives back in safely. And now here is Alec Bohm. Throw, save. Man at second. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Pitch misses, and that's ball 1.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
In the air out towards right center. Young sizing this one up. He's got it. 2 away now.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Foul ball there. And it's even up.
1-1.
Marsh stands at second with 2 gone. Swing and a miss, and that is that. So no runs here. Back in Washington, D.C. Gray back to work. That's to third, and a foul ball. Sosa, 29 years old, and he was born in Panama. The 0-1. Tried to check his swing there. Now it appeal to first. And yes, he offered at it.
One ball, 2 strikes.
And the right-hander deals. Chop back up the middle. Nunez tosses to first. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth. Trey Turner now. In the air to left center. Wood on the move. Hauls it in for the out. And there are 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. This is Bryson Stott. Up the middle. Whips it to first. And that's the 3rd out. Ready to go for the top of the 6th inning. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Bryce Harper. And ball 1. In the air, left side. Wood under it. Makes the catch, and there's 1 gone. Here's a big power threat. Kyle Schwarber, 0 for 2 in this one. Line drive. They got it for out number 2.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time, as that was a hard hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
Snags it on the run. And that is that. And we're back. John Schott, we have a new pitcher on the mound. Cole Henry on for his major league debut. So we'll see if he's ready for the big stage.
He just has to remember this is the same game that he's played all the way through the minor leagues to this point. The only difference, there are just more people in the stands and it's a bigger stadium. But the game itself is still the same. Look at the catcher. Whatever fingers he puts down, that's what you throw. And just let him lead you in this one.
Sneaks through, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Alec Bohm, the next to hit. 1 for 2. Pickoff throw, and he's back in easily. That's off the inside corner, and it's 1-0. Marsh on at first, nobody out. Runner takes off, pitching for a strike, and safe. It's a stolen base. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Well, that's that slope right there. He threw it extremely well. And talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Hit in the air, center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 1 down. Now, Adolis Garcia, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. That one fouled off. 1-run game, 1 out, 1 on. Pitch misses.
1 ball, 1 strike.
1-1. Man at second. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 1 out and a runner at second here in the top half of inning number 7. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Young hauls it in, and there's 2 away. Edmundo Sosa digs in now. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Ring him up, says Darryl Parker. That's a strikeout. Welcome back. They go with one of their more experienced arms in this spot, Derek Law.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
This to third. No chance on the throw. He beats it out.
Well, I definitely think the speed down the line played a factor on that throw. He had more time than he thought, but as a fielder, the speed of the game and the speed of the runner sometimes can get in your head, and he just rushed it and failed to make a clean throw.
This is Bryson Stott, 1 for 3. Yeah, that's fouled off.
You know, these Phils, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. A handful have turned into outs, but of the balls they put in play, 10 have been line drives. I say keep barreling the ball and good things will happen. Don't let that get you frustrated.
And down on strikes. And one away.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him. And, you know, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
Lined, and that's a base hit. The throw into third now. So runners at the corners and one out.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Runners at the corners here, one away. And digging in for Philadelphia, Kyle Schwarber. And a foul ball. Turner, the runner at third. Harper over at first with one away.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
And that one got a piece of him.
That ball got him.
He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. So bases loaded with one away. And now it's JT Realmuto. Golden opportunity right here. And that one fouled off. So they're all loaded up. That one missed.
That's inside.
And a count 1-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. In the air, left field, down the line. Wood towards the line. Can't get there. This one lands foul. Bases loaded, one away. And we're in the top of the 8th. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. One run's in. Now the second run is in. And they take a 3-run lead. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout. On to pitch now for the Nationals, Andre Granillo. This is his third time out this year. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. 3 for 3 with 2 singles and a double. Into left center for a base hit. Here comes Schwarber around third. He'll score. Runner holds at third, so just 1 across on the play.
Comes through with the RBI. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
And now it's Alec Bohm. Runners are at the corners, 1 away. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Two on, 1 out. And now for the Phillies, Adolis Garcia. And first offering is fouled off. Two on, 1 out. Swing and a miss. That is strike 2.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
And there's a ball.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And that one goes straight to the backstop. So on the wild pitch, 2 guys advance. Still only 1 out here in the inning. On the ground to the left. Whips it to first. And Garcia is out. And here is Sosa to the plate. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. That one misses. Ball 1.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
And that's in for a strike.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
Foul ball there.
Ball.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. So 5 runs in the inning as they bat around. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Phillies 6 and the Nationals nothing. Number 50.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 1 away. Bryson Stott stands in for the Phillies. The Phils up big in this one here at the top of the 9th. Next offering upstairs. Activity in the Washington bullpen. Number 65 looks to be getting ready for Dave Martinez. Irvin also throwing. Base knock right field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. And now here is Harper. Foul ball. Next pitch is outside.
Oh, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Comes up empty. That's strike two.
One ball.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. That's down and in. There's a swing and a drive. That's back there. Say goodbye to that one. He circles the bases, and they add a pair. It's 8-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. For a pitcher, the odds are in your favor if you keep that breaking ball down. That time, he got punished for it. Hitter just did a really good job of staying within himself and getting the barrel to the baseball.
1 out, base is empty. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. First pitch misses. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. One down, base is empty. Tap foul at the plate. That one outside. 2-2. And that's in the dirt.
2 strikes.
That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
Just missed his spot on the inside right there.
And now it is JT Realmuto. And it's fouled away. Schwarber stands at first with 1 out. And that one fouled off. Next offering way off the plate. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Pulled the string on the changeup. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Brandon Marsh. Fought off foul. Outside, and that's ball 1. That one is absolutely belted. That's back. And it's off the out-of-town scoreboard. Coming home. He will score. Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Number 50 gives way, and he leaves a runner at third. So we'll see how the next. So man aboard, and here comes Alec Boehm. Swings and misses. It's 0-1. Runner at third, 2 away. Swing and a pop-up. Foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. That one way inside.
2 strikes.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Pulls it in on the run. And that'll do it. So they get 3 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors and 1 left on. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the 9th.
Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
And a strike right through there. That one at triple
No
digits.
balls, 2 strikes.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And down on strikes he goes. 1 out, bottom of the 9th.
No, that's not the best 2-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
Line drive. And that gets down for a base hit. Here in the bottom of the 9th, 1 out. K. Barrett Ruiz digging in for the Nationals. On the ground to third. Over to Stott for 1. And that's a double play to end it.
A little sigh of relief for the pitcher there, ending the ball game with a nice double play. You always love when you can get 2 for 1, especially when it wraps up the ball game. Nice win for this team today.
9-0 your final in this one. And the road team picks up the win and picks up a sweep. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
I'm urging everyone to stand and shout. Tell them lions.